Please, let's share the video, guys. Let's share. We are still not sharing, guys. We are still not sharing. We are still not sharing. We are still not sharing. Please, every single person hearing the sound of my voice, please share the video. We are still not sharing the video. We are still not sharing the video. We are still not sharing. We are still not sharing the video. Please, let's share the video. Don't forget to power tap, please. Keep power tapping. Please share the video, 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 please. Share the video, share the video, share the video, guys. Come on. We are still not sharing the video. Should we end the live again? Is that what you guys want? Or should we just stop permanently? Is that what you guys want? We are still not sharing. So should I end the live? Should I end the live? Should I end the live? And I'm gonna ask you, it all depends on how you guys are following up, Please share the video. Share, 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 and share. We are waiting for 120 shares. 120 shares. 120 shares before we start. Thank you for power tapping. Thank you so much for power tapping. We need 120 shares to start. Share, 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 and share, please. Okay, the next 2 minutes, if we don't get 120 shares, I am going to end the live. The next 2 minutes, if we don't get 120 shares, I am going to end the live. I am going to end the live. The next 2 minutes, we don't get 120 shares, I am going to end the live. I'm going to end the live. The next 2 minutes, if we don't get 120 shares, I am going to end the live. I'm gonna end the live. In the next 1 minute, if we don't have 120 shares, I'm going to end the live. I'm serious about it, and I'm not going to come on live for a long time, all right? It seems like you guys don't even appreciate what we're doing here, you know? So, there's no point. There's no point. So... Please help us power type. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. Please help power type the screen. Let's go to 12,000 likes. Help power type the screen. Thank you. We need to, hi guys, hi everyone. We need 12,000 followers to start. 12,000 likes to start. Yeah. $12,000 likes to start. Okay, thank you for sharing. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything. Yeah. So I want us to understand something here. I appreciate all of you that are spending time to watch and learn. You know, like I would say, we are all learning from ourselves, you know. I am not better than anybody. I am not smarter than anybody. All right? I am not. I'm none of this. I keep telling you guys, I'm only doing this out of love that I have for each and every one of us. Out of love. Can you comment where you're watching us from? Can you comment the city where you're watching us from? Can we know the city where you're watching us from? So, I'm doing it out of love and out of, you know, empathy, you know. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Out of love and out of empathy, I see that our African people have been having too much issues. When you watch my first video, thank you, guys. God bless you. When you watch my first videos, I did say that we have a lot of African people having problem with this, So if someone is able to know this, why not? Like I would say, the least thing I will expect from you guys is just pure love, pure appreciation and encouragement. That's all I need from you guys. But I want you to also know that while you're here, just try to work with what we have here. When it's time for us to share, please let's share. When it's time for us to like, please let's like. Some people don't even have so much views like us, but yet sometimes they have 100,000 likes, 200,000 likes. But when you check their views, about 50 people watching. Sometimes we have 300 people watching. Sometimes we have more than that. Sometimes we have less than that. But at most, some people don't even type, some people don't even comment, some people don't even give. There is no support from some people. And some people will say, don't worry, continue. No, we are all human beings, all right? We are all human beings, and there are times where you can't push anyone. You need people to encourage you. That's how it is sometimes when I'm here, all right? So once again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you, and that has not changed, okay? I can only do this out of love and out of, sympathy. No, not sympathy. No, I'm not sympathizing. No, with empathy and with so much of love. Okay, with big heart. That's what we're doing, and I love you guys. Okay, while we're here, let's enjoy ourselves. Okay, while we're here, let's enjoy ourselves. All right. Thank you once again for joining me. My name is Mario, and we're gonna start today. Okay, please join me. So let's start. Don't forget to keep sharing. Don't forget to keep power tapping. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Madam Juliet. You're blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've explained this question so many times. I've explained this question so many times. But we have new people every day, so we keep explaining it again, all right? We'll do this question again. Can you see a child from the left? Daddies and mommies, can you see a child wearing a blue shirt by the left? Can you see a child? Can you see a child from the left? You see? So that child is about to run onto the road without watching. That child is about to run into or onto the road without watching, without looking. So that child is just going to enter the way he likes. Where's the lady that said she passed yesterday? There was a lady who wrote me. She said she passed yesterday. And she said she has written this exam 7 times. She failed. But the moment she watched our video, she passed her exam once. You are here. And most see you now. Why didn't you say it now? They are not told me to liar. Why didn't you say it? You only write me for private. You didn't write it here. Say it now. She said she wrote this exam 7 times. And the moment she saw our video, she wrote it once and she passed. Okay? Madam, write it here. Move here. What you wrote me, I want you to write it here again. I have been failing 7 times, okay? Yeah. All right? Exactly. And now she's also here. She says she has passed. Don't even know her. I've not seen her before. She's not my sister. She's not my friend. But I was so touched and I was so happy that someone who has written this exam 7 times, imagine, 7 times. And the moment she started watching our video, she passed. That is, I don't know. Now, God's work we do for here. We are doing God's work. Some of you should know that we are doing God's work. That's why most times I keep pushing, because I don't know that particular person that needs this theory the most. I don't know that person that needs this theory the most. Imagine how much you have spent, my sister. Imagine. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a child here trying to cross the road. We don't know what's going on. But because we are a driver that can see every both ends, we can see the both sides. And then a child is trying to run. And then, look at this car very well. This car is parked. How did we know that this car is parked? Because there is a moped vehicle or a moped bike in front of this car. So, there is a moped bike in front of this car. That means this car is not moving anywhere. It's stable. It is static. It is staying in one place. That's this car. Now, this child is what? Is going to run across behind this van. Why didn't the child run in front so that we can see it clearly? Why didn't the child run here so we can see it? Why does he have to go and run at the back? There is a message they are trying to let you know here. What's the message? That sometimes it might be a dangerous situation whereby a particular person can be in the blind spot where your eyes cannot see. So because your eyes cannot see that blind spot, you have to what? Slow down. Reduce your speed, because he is going to go to a place where me and you, our eyes cannot see. But we know that somebody has what? Run into that place, that blind spot. So why should we reduce our speed? It is because of this child that is about to run across this bus or this van. Finish. Come. Secondly, you can see cars, or these cars are parked anyway, and then these ones, they are trying to go and buy fuel. All right, maybe the fuel is cheap, like I always say. The fuel is cheap and it attracts, sometimes I look for Angibot fuel. I have to be honest. I say no, this one too dear. Let me find the other one. I'll go and I know where in my city. I know where there is a cheap fuel. In my city, I know the filling station. The tank steller. I know the tank steller that says cheap fuel. The ones that say high fuel, you can never see me there. No way. So because the diesel is cheap, friends are not calling everybody. Hello, Sylvester. Have you not seen that tank steller? They are selling €1 per liter. Please, come up. They begin to start to call the friends. So because the fuel is cheap, plenty people are now rushing to the filling station to buy fuel. And as a result, cars are now trying to fall out, not coming out. So these cars now are causing a little bit confusion. It's confusing the traffic because there are cars coming out. Okay, let me play it so you can understand. Let me play so you can understand better. So you see now. So because of a lot of people are now trooping in because it is cheap, hanging boots. Everybody like hanging boots. So people are not trooping in and out. It's making the traffic to be confusing. So we have two reasons why we should slow down here. Two reasons. Number one, because of the child that is going to cross at the back of the van. Number two, because of these cars that are coming out. So we have to watch out. So while we are trying to beat this car, remember a child is going to run out. While we are trying to overtake this traffic situation, remember a child is going to... Let me play it so we can understand. Let me play it. Let me play it. Let me play it. Okay. What's going on with this thing today now? Can you see the leg of the child? Can you see the leg of the child? Can you see the leg of the child? So while you are trying to overtake this vehicle, you must also be careful about the child. All right? You must also be careful about the child. Why must you drive slowly here and be ready to brake? Why? Why? Because there is a child on the carriageway. Because the traffic situation is confusing. Because the white van is moving off. All right? I know some of you will start laughing now. There is a car here. There is a bike here. So immediately, we have to, according to this situation here, we must be able to understand that this is a one-way, one particular direction. We are all heading to one direction. Because we can find a car here, and we can find a moped vehicle or a moped bike here. Because normally it's not possible for the both of them to be in a road like this. So if the both of them are in a road like this, that means we are heading towards one direction. It is a one way. And another way we can notice that this road is one way is by these people who are parked here. They are also parked here facing one side. So the left and right are parking facing one direction. Automatically we already know that this road is one way. You didn't give me money for soup. That's what this woman is telling this man. Shameless man. You just got your salary. You are taking it to African shop. You want to go and spend it with your friends. You are this. You are that. You cannot drop money. You didn't send money to my mother in Africa. You didn't send money to my this. They are nagging. They nag and nag and nag. And they came outside of the house. And this woman is trying to tension this man. And when this man said, hey, don't talk to me anymore, then she may She may not run to go and meet this man. Because when you look at her direction is towards Towards this man. Although it's not a video, but her direction. So that's why we may expect the woman to rush onto the road unheedily. Because why? They might be fighting or quarreling. I don't know if I'm making sense. So you must watch out for this man. Also, this woman is not left out because any single thing that this man will say now, this woman may run and catch this man. Watch out for this vehicle. Somebody may be crossing ahead. Watch out for this man. And also watch out for this Frau that may rush onto the road because they're having issue together. What is your assessment of this situation? I can continue driving at the same speed. No. The pedestrians with the moped may change direction suddenly. Yes. The female pedestrian may walk unheedily onto the road. Yes. Thank you for the hand heart. God bless you. While driving, it suddenly begins to rain heavily. What should you do? You are driving, it begins to rain, and rain and rain. Plenty rain is falling everywhere. What are you supposed to do? Of course, you have to reduce your speed. Because why? We have what we call longer braking distance. Longer braking distance. When the road is slippery, when the road is wet, you have what? Longer braking distance. Your brakes are not sharp anymore. And reduce the safety distance to the vehicle ahead. No! How can you reduce it? Imagine this is a vehicle ahead of you. This is a vehicle ahead of you, and this is your car. If you reduce the speed or the distance between you and the vehicle ahead, it will be like this. That means when you reduce the distance, your car becomes very close to this one. What do? You increase the distance because the road is slippery, the road is wet. So that's why you have to what? Increase, not reduce. When you reduce the distance, you become very close to the vehicle in front. So that's why you what? You increase the distance between you and the vehicle in front, so that when this vehicle in front hold an emergency brake, you are still able to have some space between you and the brake. For example, this guy holds an emergency brake and you are far. When you hold an emergency brake, you still have some space. But if you are close to this person, you reduce the speed and you are very close to this person, and this person holds an emergency brake, what happens? Rear end collision happens. So what you must do is what? Increase, not reduce. Do you get me? So this question is like a trap they set. Avoid strong acceleration. Don't be in a rush. Take it little by little. Don't be too much in a rush. Don't be in a speed. Reduce it. Why? Because it is raining. It is raining. You have to be careful when it is raining heavily. So you have to what? Avoid strong acceleration. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in too much speed. Drive moderately. Do you understand? Do you understand? When are you in danger when overtaking? When are you in danger when overtaking? When a road user being overtaken swerves out to overtake, the person you are trying to overtake, you started to overtake, and then all of a sudden the person now turns out to start to overtake. Then it is what? It is dangerous to continue to overtake. So if you are trying to overtake a person and the person swerves out to overtake you, no, stop to overtake such person. Because if you continue, it's like the both of you are going to use the whole road. And while heading to one direction, you're supposed to stay at the back of a car, not at the side of a car. Okay? Not at the side of a car. So if both of you are side by side, then that means the both of you are already occupying the road. Where will oncoming vehicle pass? So it becomes dangerous when your car and the car you're overtaking is side by side. You see that the person reduce the speed so you can enter the front. When the person is moving ahead, you come back. Because if you continue, it becomes what? A dangerous thing to do. Suddenly accelerate. Somebody you are trying to overtake, start to put fire, start to be very fast, start to be in a speed. What do? You have to turn back. You have to reduce your speed. You have to stop overtaking. When the road user being overtaken reduces his speed, then it is okay. If somebody you are trying to overtake reduces his speed, you don't have problem. Okay? In fact, that is what you want. Because when you are trying to overtake somebody in your front and the person reduces his speed, the person is equally telling you that he is allowing you to enter the front. Not when he increases his speed. If he reduces his speed, he's telling you, okay, don't worry, enter my front and move. That's all. I don't know if I'm making sense. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a tractor coming from a blind spot. A tractor is coming from a house. A tractor is coming from a park or a car park, I don't know. So, he has not seen us yet. There is a reason, there is a purpose for every single question, pictures in this app. There are something they want you to know which is hidden. Somehow, some way, you need people or somebody to explain it to you. Because sometimes the questions are very tricky. They hide it. That even when you look at it 100 times, you will not understand. Now, the message they are trying to tell you here is that this man is coming from a blind spot. He cannot see me and you yet, but we can see the person. We can see that a vehicle is trying to come out, but he cannot see us. So what are we supposed to do? We slow down. We reduce our speed, allow him to come out. Because why? He is not going to see us until what? He comes out. So we are the ones seeing him for the main time. What do? We reduce our speed, allow him to come out. That's all. Because remember, even though you have priority in this place, and you see somebody coming out from a blind spot, we have seen it when it was snowing. You remember a video question when it was snowing, and a green car was coming from the snow. I don't know if you can remember. A green car was coming from the snow. Why did we give way to that green car? Was because he was coming from a blind spot. Although we had priority, but because that green car was coming from a blind spot, they said, reduce your speed and allow him to enter. So automatically, whenever you see a vehicle always coming out from a blind spot, I can remember another question again. Another video question where we were moving straight ahead. There were trees by the right. And a vehicle was coming from the trees where he cannot see us clearly at all. He cannot see us. Although we had priority, although we are the first person to move, but because he was coming from the trees, they said we should allow him to pass. Why? Why are all these questions similar? Because they are coming from where? A blind spot where they cannot see anything yet, but we can see them. So because we can see them, we are supposed to allow them to come out. Even though we have priority, we give them chance to what? To come outside. Are we making sense? Are we making sense? What should you do in this situation? Be ready to brake. Reduce your speed. Continue driving as before. It's not possible. God bless you. Please, if you love what we're doing, please support us, appreciate us, help us reach our goal. Thank you so much. At least let's start with 10 people helping us reach our goal. Thank you, Madam Heidi. God bless you. And I'm unstoppable. Thank you so much. God bless you. You're blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 8 more individuals. 8 more daddies and mommies. So we can move on. Thank you, Madam Mirabel. You're blessed. Thank you. If you love what we're doing, you appreciate what we're doing, show us some love, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Mama. God bless you. Mama Day One. Thank you so much. God bless. God bless. 6 more hand hearts, and then we move on. 6 more hand hearts. 6 more hand hearts, and then we move on. 6 more people. Thank you, Mama Eddie. You are blessed. Thank you. Thank you. 5 more persons. 5 more persons. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Mom. God bless you. 4 more persons. 4 more persons. 4 more persons. We are waiting, guys. We are waiting. 4 more persons, guys. Let's move on. Which basic code of conduct Madam Juliet, why are you crying on the comment section? Why are you crying? Why are you putting the emoji of crying? What's going on? Madam Juliet, is everything okay? Which basic code of conduct must you observe in a tunnel? I think we did this question inside this week, I don't know. Which basic code of conduct must you observe in a tunnel? Drive with dipped headlight also by the day, even in a wet lit tunnel. Okay? Even though the tunnel is bright, the tunnel is shining with light, you must understand that you have to what? Drive with your dipped light, okay? Not your main beam light. Your dipped light is what you must drive with. Follow instructions and information from the tunnel personnel. The tunnel personnel tells you to stop here, you stop. Tell you not to overtake, don't overtake. Tell you to park here, you park. Tell you to leave your car key, you leave it. So every instructions that the tunnel personnel tells you is what you must do. All right. These are the basics, the important code of conduct. All right. What you need to do inside the tunnel. The most important things. These are the most important things you have to do when you are inside the tunnel. The rest are what? Secondary. All right. The rest important things are secondary. For example, take off your sunglasses. Where are the other one? Take off your sunglasses. Stop at the emergency bay, and so on and so forth. Okay, there are some I can remember, there are some I cannot remember, but these are the main basic code of conduct. These are the main important things that you must do when you are inside the tunnel. Okay, do not make U-turn. Hey, I forget something at home. Oh, let me quickly rush back home. No. Okay, no. You forget something at home, don't rush back home. Continue driving. There's no turning back. You cannot make U-turn. You cannot drive round. So 1, 2, 3, they are all correct. Oh, the quad. Can you see that the quad, somebody wearing green is in front of the quad, all right? At least everybody can see that. That somebody wearing green is in the front of the quad, discussing, talking football, you know, how far. So that means the quad is not moving. Just like that van that is not moving any moment from now, this quad is not also moving from now. Okay? So the quad, the person driving the quad or riding the quad is also talking with a friend facing him. So that means the quad is not moving any moment from now, yeah? It's not moving. So we have settled the quad. They are just talking. No one is moving. All right? We've talked about the quad, and then we may expect the bus to what? To go a little bit to our line, our territory. We may expect this bus to drive here, a little bit here, because why? There is an obstacle that the bus is trying to avoid. Okay? There is an obstacle here that the bus is trying to avoid. So we may expect the bus driver to come a little bit farther to our territory. And that's why we must reduce our speed. Because while we have seen this obstacle here, so the bus is going to go a little bit to our line, our road. So what do? We reduce our speed so that we can allow the bus to quickly enter and continue in its journey. All right? So we reduce our speed. And also, people just came down from the bus. People just came down because this is a bus stop. Okay? This is a bus stop, so people just came down from the bus. We may expect people who came down from the bus to cross at the back of the bus. You cannot tell me that you have not done it one day. That when you cross or when you come down from the bus, you want to cross at the back of the bus. Tell truth now. Even before the bus move, you quickly want to cross. Abi, I think everybody have done it. I've also done it. Alright, so we may expect that somebody who came down from the bus want to cross at the back of the bus where we cannot see. Okay? So we have to slow down. There are so many reasons why we have to slow down. Number one, because the bus may come to the road, our road. Alright? May stretch a little bit to our road. Number two, somebody who came down from the bus may pass at the back of the bus, may want to cross. We don't know. And that's why, because we don't know, we reduce our speed. For what should you prepare yourself in this situation? People will cross the road at the rear of the bus, yes. As I begin moving, the bus will swing out into my side of the road, yes. The quad suddenly start to move. No. Doesn't move. Consuming what substances before or while driving can make you unfit to drive? Which medicine can you consume while you are driving that will make you unfit to drive? Which drugs, I will not call it medicine, drugs, all right? Which drugs can you take? Could cook white powder. Stay away from white powder. Oh. It's a hard drug. Hashish. Many of us are in this feed. Many of us are in this table. Hashish. You go to club, you take hashish. You blow on. Take note, I'm not judging you. I'm only trying to let you know that when you want to drive, hashish is not good, okay? Hashish would not make you fit to drive. You blow it in the club. Take note, okay? Alcohol. Alcohol is the baba inside. Let me quickly take one bottle. Alcohol, let me quickly take one bottle. It is only one bottle now. Before you know, you enter 5. Before you know, your eyes are already seeing double. All these things are reasons why you cannot be fit when driving, okay? Thank you for the roses. God bless you. Thank you for the roses. You were so much in a speed before, but the moment you saw this 30 kilometers, this restriction here, your speed will start to reduce. Look at it here. So imagine when you are driving, this is why the European way of driving is kind of difficult. Because you don't just enter your car and start to drive. Let me go to the supermarket. You start to drive without looking outside. In your exam day, when you are driving, make sure like it is the sign that is controlling you. If you see this 30 and you continue to drive 50, you are on your own. Listen, when you are driving your practical exams, you see 30 here. This is the 30, you see the 30 here. And you didn't see it, or you ignore the sign. Just forget the exam for that day. Just forget it. So what does that mean? It means that all these signs are very important. Take note. So the moment this car saw this sign, he reduced his speed automatically to what? To 30 kilometers per hour. Because why? In front of you, there is already a sign that tells you the road is going to narrow. This is the sign. The both sides of the road is going to what? Narrow. So that's why they reduce your speed to what? To 30 kilometers per hour. Because here, you cannot be using 50 to drive it. You cannot use 50 to drive through this narrow and tiny road. And that's why you need to what? Reduce your speed from here to 30 kilometers per hour. But this is not the message, yo. The message is in the front. Let's go. You can drive 25. You can drive 25. You can drive whatever you want to drive. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw a bicycle that is already here in the blind spot. A bicycle was here already in the blind spot. And the problem here now is the bicycle cannot fly above this place. The bicycle have to come out here and take here. Alright? The bicycle cannot fly above this place. Where is it going to pass? No road. So everywhere is blocked, and anywhere you want to pass, you must come and pass here, take through this place. So that means a bicycle or a cyclist is still hiding here that we cannot see. Blind spots. The bicycle is hiding here that we cannot see. Blind spot. So it's going to come out from here and do what? And pass here. So what do? We slow down. So why are we slowing down? Because of the bicycle that we cannot see now, that is coming from here and wants to pass here. That's why we should slow down. Not because of this pedestrian. The pedestrian is not here. That's why we can see the pedestrian still. That is why they are making us to see the pedestrian, because the pedestrian is not very close to this place, not to talk of crossing. But the bicycle is what we cannot see anymore. That means the bicycle is already somewhere around here, but we cannot see. We are anticipating, we are imagining he may be very close. And that's why it is because of that cyclist that we must slow down to allow him pass and continue his journey. Why must you slow down here and be ready to brake? The cyclist, the pedestrian, the green vehicle. Okay. What is the minimum distance you have to leave clear when stopping or parking in front of a pedestrian crossing? You want to stop, you want to park in front of a pedestrian crossing ahead of you. So many people already know it. It is what? 5 meters. It is not a traffic light. It is a pedestrian. When we are talking about traffic light, it is 10 meters, 10. But because this is what? A pedestrian crossing in front of you, whether we are stopping, whether we are parking, to be able to allow the pedestrian crossing to breathe, what do? We give him at least a minimum space of 5 meters. So we are not causing obstacle in that junction. So 5 meters is what is the minimum distance we must leave clear when we want to stop or park in front of a pedestrian crossing. Okay? 5 meters. Of course, we all know what is pedestrian crossing, right? Huh? Sure, we all know what is pedestrian crossing now.